So, let us begin. Today we are going to be watching the Eevee Expo 3. I believe it's had a lot of work put into it. I'm a little bit late to the party. Hey Sauce, hey Kenny. And I've had a little bit spoiled for me just by posts on Relic Castle, but hardly enough to mess with anything. But just look at this number. 16 hours ago, 7.3 thousand views. My golly gosh, 51 minutes of hard work and hard work editing. Lots of wonderful, wonderful comments. Hey, I know some of these people. Look at these people here. Oh, who's that? Oh, look at all these familiar faces. And then also just some not so familiar faces, people I've never seen before. Oh, I know Raunak. Which maybe the not so familiar people are even more exciting because it's like all these people. What are you? Yeah, why? Look at this ratio, my dude. Anyway, anyway. Shall we? We've got 51 minutes to sit through. I've got maybe about a quarter bottle of Fanta. I look like an addict, I swear I'm not. Let's click the play button. See how this goes. Let me know if volume's bad or anything, but I think this should be a good sweet spot. Very cute intro. Ooh! Ah, I know what game this is. This is... I think we can turn it up a little bit. Raunak, there he is. This is one of my favourite fan games of all time. I played this one in full, on streams, despite it being a fairly long game. Very Final Fantasy inspired. Even Biggs and Wedge being a Final Fantasy reference, which is a Star Wars reference. Super Eevee. Very fitting for the Eevee Expo. A game I thoroughly enjoyed. Absolutely amazing game. Yeah. There's even one more Eevee evolution that they're not showing there. Little spoiler. Corrupt Pokemon? Oh, that's not a corrupt Pidgey. The, 1v3 battle system or whatever. The 4v4 battle system? I mean, yeah, I love this game. There's a corrupt Pokemon, there we go. Now I'm curious, is this just like an advertisement or does it mean it's getting an update? Because the version I played seemed pretty complete. Oh, the summons, yeah, that was a big favourite mechanic of mine. I remember going across that train, battling Silver. Seems like it's just an ad for the game, but a well-deserved ad. An absolutely amazing game.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Chase.
Hola, ciao, and bonjour. My name is Chase, and welcome back to Eevee Expo 3, where
I know that guy.
We'll take you around the world in less than an hour. My guarantee, at least.
Fair enough,
We're looking
Sauce.
forward to seeing more exciting trailers and interviews, just like the one we saw from Super Pokemon Eevee Edition. A long-running game that we are so proud to be able to showcase to you today.
It's a very good game.
For this expo, we learned to expand our horizons, and hopefully yours, by including games made in different languages and using different technologies than those you would usually see.
Different
We're
languages?
looking forward to seeing more of those. Before we jump into our first segment, though, I'd love to fill you in on two exciting new partnerships.
I wonder if Chase is looking at a script there when his eyes go down.
Partnered with the University of New South Wales.
Not that I can judge him, I would not be able to do
Student
this
organization with the
scriptless.
university that hopes to bring Pokemon fan games to a wider population and audience. By partnering with them, we hope that we can share communities and put on some really cool community events that you'll want to stay tuned for. In the meantime, though, here's a few
I'm
words
curious
from
about
them.
what he was talking about there.
Have a listen.
Hello to all you Eevee Expo fans. Now, I know we all love Pokemon here, but what does Pokemon really mean to you? Is it a way to connect with friends? Or a mean?
Is this University of New South Wales? As in Australia? What? I do not know him. I do not. But that's not what I was expecting to see. Other people know that New South Wales exists.
Means of escape from life's monotony. At the UNSW Pokemon Society, we see it as a way to forge new relationships between people and, well, Pokemon. My name is Callum, and I am the president for the Pokemon Society at the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia.
Australia! What? No, oh, you've caught me with my defenses down, and I'm completely stun locked. My God. Look at that Australian mention. We love to see. How come the Melbourne Uni? I can talk about my old university because I no longer go there. How come the Melbourne University Pokemon Club didn't get a mention? How disappointing.
We have recently partnered up with Eevee Expo with the aim of growing and supporting the Pokemon fan game community on Australian soil. We also hope to increase the local awareness of said fan games so that more people can experience the passion projects that have been lovingly curated by
You guys should have done a
developers
welcome
around
to
the world.
country
Who would
to
have
really
thought that
just
Tajiri's childhood bug catching experiences would spawn
send
such a
home the
diverse and
Australian aspect.
far-reaching group of fans. So what else can you find at the UNSW Pokemon Society? We host regular events both in person and online that cater to the many subdivisions of the franchise. These range from trivia nights to unite tournaments from Pokemon Go.
Online events. Pokemon tier list. God damn. God damn.
Day trips to weekly hangouts. Recently,
That
we
is
had
crazy,
a fan
Kenny.
game soloing challenge where teams from all over competed against time and luck, creating new friendships and memories along the way. If these sound interesting to you, we urge you to check us out. Keep up to date through our Instagram or get involved with our events through our Discord. Thank you to Eevee Expo for this
Not what I
opportunity, and hope
expected to
some of
see
you
in
soon.
the Eevee Expo.
Big
I am-
thanks for them coming on to give you guys a few words. Secondly, though, we've partnered officially with Relic Castle, so we'll be following their events
Okay.
like game jams more closely.
Well, that's not a surprise,
You'll
yeah.
be able to get custom Eevee Expo badges for playing games that are showcased
Ooh.
in the Expo, so make sure to keep an eye out for those.
I love
That
badges.
out of the way, though, let's take a look at our first segment.
I love badges. Oh? I don't think I know this one. Oh, this is Friv's game, right? I think so. Oh yeah, it says. Look at that blue rock. See, this is interesting shit right here. Floating islands. Ooh, look at that bird. Wow, look at the detail on that sprite. And there's something about Mime Jr. It's a Galarian Mime Jr. Garbodor being made into something. Hey, wait, we're skipping over some people here. That was going very quickly. Wow, look at those are very cool sprites. Dialogue options. People with hats. My favorite feature. Edgy boys, even better. Yeah, the music do be jamming. What is it? Okay, give me a second here. Give me a second. We got moves, so some new moves and new UI that look very cool. Abilities. Okay, I didn't see what ability you had, but I get some custom abilities. New items such as such as fries. And then I saw there's like Eevee distribution or IV distribution. I think Eevee. As well as evolving from menu. Oh. We finally meet. I've been waiting for this moment for ages. You don't understand how long I've been waiting for someone to come here, but you're here now. I saved your life after all. How about we play a game together? It will be fun. I promise. After all, they were always meant to meet. That's not at all creepy. That's not at all creepy. No, it's not like kids are watching this. Gonna disturb fucking kids tuning into. Yeah, there we go. This is Something I like a lot, mentioning the lead developers. Hello, Triv. Pokemon Divergence. Very cool. Two screens. Drumhack? Bromley? Maybe Bromley? Going to the Ore region. Dialogue choices. Wow. Return to Ore 10 years later. I'm a master of Ore. Let's go back to that map. I've played Outskirts Stand. I know that the Outskirts Stand is like somewhere around here. I'm a master of Ore now. And like, that's all I know. There's another town somewhere. And Mirabee is somewhere here. This does look very cool though. There's obviously very custom graphics for ROM hack. That's black and white. Custom animations. That was awesome. Project Steel Heart, a Pokemon White 2 ROM hack. Led by Canyon's creative, not Bromley. Poor form on me thinking every ROM hack that's black and white is made by Bromley. He's not even a lead developer. I'm just completely... That's the only bit of ROM hack now I look at. The stuff that Bromley does. But that looked very cool. Oh, I know this, and I saw the teaser image posted recently about this. This was World Summit, and Source was talking about this recently too. I played the Game Jam version of this, and I thought it was quite fun. It's been very much expanded now. I see there's so many like facilities, even more trainers than than the version I played in, which already had like so many trainers. It's gone even further now. And obviously new Pokemon updated as well. I mean, when I played it, it was already like the quintessential battle simulator game. But it's really pushed it even further, and yeah, of course, a big thing. I remember seeing 20 talk about this was oh, and terrestrialization. Okay, a big thing was online that they worked towards, making it so you could build teams to battle other people. Very cool logo. Yeah, this is like the map I saw from a teaser image. Very cool. Oh my god, and look at that team. That's a lot of people. Oh, and this is by Ordino. Again, I've been keeping my eye on this because Ordino's in Halcyon. Halcyon mentioned? Yeah. It's like a Fangame hub / system for Mystery Dungeon. Ordino's been part of Relic Castle for a long time, like since before 2016. So it is cool to see this come to fruition in Mystery Dungeon Origins, but specifically the Halcyon story that they seem to have cooked up. Not to be confused with Halcyon made by ECAT and Michael. Very cool to see like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fan games come so far. Because this looks very clean. Look at that. It's like such a small thing, but just, you know shit's serious when they have the 8-directional movement working properly, like his facing diagonally. Look, they're kissing. It just straight up looks like Mystery Dungeon, but it's not a ROM hack or anything. Just insane. What am I waiting for? Good point. Maybe I should. Mystery Dungeon Halcyon. There we are, Ordino. Palkia and Trio as well. Right? It's mind-blowing.
Pretty cool, right? Believe it or not, almost all those games use different engines for their development. While Pokemon Divulgence and World Summit EX both use Pokemon Essentials,
Yeah.
all the other projects use different engines. Project Steelheart, for example, is a Gen 5 ROM hack.
Of course.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Halcyon uses a brand new engine for
Its own engine, of course. That's very true. That's very interesting. So many different formats already shown off. And then this is about how they made Halcyon in Origins. Look at that bad boy. Oh my god. Very cool, very cool. Oh, look at him, man. Little Crocodile. Oh! You can do like little cutscenes. Lugia, oh my god, you're so beautiful, Lugia. Shadow Lugia? It looks awesome, doesn't it? They're doing a good job at selling it. And then yeah, and then you just send it over to another person. Oh, and you can modify games easily. That's really cool. Yeah, to perform fan games, Pokemon Eon, Sora, Mystery Dungeon Origins. And see, that's got unique forms as well. And available in multiple languages. God damn. God damn. What a beauty.
Now, to round things off after that latest round of trailers, we now have an interview with Yuri and Arun from PSDK to talk about their developments in their engine. Take a listen.
French Maruno. Sorry, maybe that's mean to say. Maruno is English Yuri.
Hi, this is Ronco from Eevee Expo, and we have here, and we have Chase as well.
Ronco, I can't believe we got Chase. Look at this person. Look, I know her. Oh my god.
As PSDK and Pokemon Studio, we have Yuri here.
Hey, nice to meet you all. I'm Yuri Nori, the initiator of PSDK.
If you could introduce PSDK and Studio to our audience.
PSDK is basically an engine that allows you to make Pokemon Fangames, and that's basically I would say the game player, and Pokemon Studio in the other side is the editor. It's quite equivalent to RPG Maker, but it's not exactly RPG Maker because Pokemon Studio is focused on making Pokemon Fangames.
Okay, sounds cool. We know that PSDK has been using RMXP.
Ronco is fucking high in her power level. We all know very much well how much she loves PSDK. She would be willing to do Yuri's job right here and try to sell it herself.
And Studio is eventually kind of supplanting that in the future. Is that correct?
Yes, so the problem with RPG Maker XP is that it's not made to edit Pokemon data and it's not free. So the Pokemon Workshop community just started that project of Pokemon Studio, which allows people to do everything at the same place with some difference because, for example, the mapping will still be done with tiled. There's also some new features that will come. We plan on making some kind of...
That's a cool way to easily show off the, what do you call that, like parallax mapping? But I guess for stuff like terrain tiles instead, like terrain tags. That's pretty cool.
Visual scripting using nodes like you have in Unity or Unreal Engine, but this is for late 2024.
Personally, I'm kind of curious, how did PSDK as a project come to form?
Chase, what are you doing? do you see that?
Personally, I'm kind of curious, how did...
Chase is in Ronco's head! What are you doing? Or maybe Ronco is in Chase's head.
Come to form.
So in France, we had something called Pokemon Script Project that came out in 2008. 3 years, there was absolutely no update on the engine.
Hey, more than Pistic, I'm interested in Workshop. Workshop sounds really cool. Obviously a lot of work, but...
So I just leave that project aside. In 2014, we started something completely new. This time the community was very into it. So I
family tree
the
of
follow me
Pistic.
system, the day-night system, the berry system, and also that system tag thing. When you show
There you go.
shiny features to people, they get interested, and that's when PSDK really started. And that's when we created the first database editor for PSDK. But the UX.
I know I'm stopping a lot, but it is crazy because like if you played GOC 1, you'll see like a much older version of PSDK, and then you play like a modern PSDK game, and you see just how much has changed in like smoothness in UI particularly, and like the battles. It's just it's come such a long way.
Of that GUI.
Like I feel like people kind of used to make fun of PSDK, saying like, "Oh, it's incomplete. So why would I ever use it when I can use Essentials?" But like, they really are on equal footing now. Yeah, right. Like, it stands head to head with Essentials. It's just a fully another choice, and there's not really any downsides.
Yes, exactly, RubyHost.
I remember using RubyHost. It wasn't that bad.
Yes,
but eventually, we all know it started to evolve into Studio, which is so much easier to work with now. PSDK has their own plugin section now, right?
Yes. So
I love whenever Ronka asks a question, she always ends it with "Is that correct?" or "Right?" ? She knows it's right. She's just prompting you to talk.
Website, we made a plugin section, so it's easier to find them for the people who do not know about Relic Castle or are afraid of English. Also on the Discord, I think you can also publish them in the resource section, so sometimes you might find more plugins on Discord or maybe more on the Pokemon Workshop website.
One thing that was really cool is that we're trying to make sure the PSDK community exists for new developers and just like a community that has a lot of resources going around. And
that's
it's
very
getting more
good,
and
yeah.
more organized every day.
Yeah, totally. That's very cool, and that's heartwarming to see that there's people that get interested into that, start creating resources about it, and even contributing to the core engine, because you can see people that just add features to the engine itself.
Oh yeah, and speaking of PSDK games and games that we're utilizing Pokemon Studio are currently getting more and more releases.
That's very true.
First
There's
of all,
more
thanks
PSDK
to
games
the
coming out.
Relic Castle Game Jam, because we have seen a lot of games and actually one that won the jam.
Yeah, this is Petra Mandela, a PSDK game that, like Nuri says right here, won I believe it was a judge spotlight from Relic Castle Game Jam 9. And that's PSDK.
So Petra Mandela?
Yeah, Petra Mandela.
Yeah. Which eye-catching upcoming games that are really...
Is she baiting for Bloodlines mention?
Really noticed so far?
For those that I've noticed, there was Petra Mandela, but it's done. There was your game, so Bloodborne, if I'm not wrong. Pokemon Umbrella.
Wait. Bloodborne, if I'm not wrong. I'm saying you are wrong. Referring to Pokemon Bloodlines. Ronka just had to put in a little connection there. Ronka got the bait. She tried to bait in for a Bloodlines reference and got hit with Bloodborne. Fucking look, I know Ronka's games are quite good, but I don't know if they rival FromSoft. Let's take it down a notch.
There was your game.
The real Bloodborne coming to PC. Oh, you did the subs.
So
good job, Source. Good job.
Pokemon Umbra, and there is of course Pokemon Eternal Forest. I'm not sure.
I've heard of Umbra. I have heard of Eternal Forest.
It got a release.
I've not played them though.
Yeah, I remember playing it in English.
And I believe Pokemon Renaissance.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think I saw
UI screens and some of the.
Yeah, I saw Voltsy play a bit of Renaissance, but I haven't.
But it really just goes to show like how much can go into this engine as long as you really put the work in. Like it's very, very open for people to get their visions kind of implemented in the way they're looking to put it in.
That's really cool. Oh my god.
Kind of implemented in the way they're.
But this area title screen is really cool, and it's animated as well.
Yeah, exactly. And
then there's this. I'm pretty sure this is a Ronko captured gameplay. I vaguely remember watching her show this off as to a way of displaying the performance of PSDK and how optimized it is. As you can see, all this shit running, but still running at 60 FPS.
to struggle or stuff like that, you can just go to Discord, open help section, and we can just help you on some tiny details or some struggles. That's the most important thing, is that the community helps people.
Yeah, of course. It's a good thing that PSK community has been growing with the release of games and the upbringing of more developers. So then it
Bloodborne? Wait.
growing with the
It's Bloodborne!
release of games and the upbringing of more developers.
I know that game.
So then they kind of like help each other.
I do not know this one.
Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to say or finish off as we go through?
So we've prepared some screenshots from the demo that we are talking a lot about on the Discord server. There's 3 screenshots of 3 places from the demo, mainly maps. So the first that you receive is when you enter the demo, the new demo. In the new demo, there's in the events, you have comments in English, so you know basically what's happening. If someone wants to know, for example, how I do an elevator or how I do a moving platform, then we can tell them go to that event. And
makes sense. I believe Pokemon Essentials does a very similar thing.
One of the zones you can access from the hub. This one shows swamp tiles, the dusty.
It seems like maybe it shows up more complicated
from Gen 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, like Ranko said, thank you very much for coming on. This is really cool talk. I feel like I came out of this knowing even just a little bit more about the engine. It's definitely been a very eye-opening discussion for me in terms of like understanding it better.
Well, thanks a lot also for inviting me, and I'm very happy that it was a constructive discussion.
That's very cool, yeah. Liked it a lot. Well spoken, Yuri. Talked about interesting stuff. Oh, hello. I wonder what game this could be.
Up next, we have some more trailers, starting with a story from a familiar face. Take a look.
By Chase? Chase didn't make Farfetch Story. Look at that guy, he's zooming. What game could this be? Oh, that's not a Farfetched. Oh, Carl! I can't remember the shaman's name. Rocky? I think for Rockruff? Carl is just the main one I remember. Oh, of course, the Cramorant game. Oh my god, the Cramorant's Voltorb flip. Somebody, please. Stop these guys. Oh, you're new. A little Cafe Diner minigame. Lots of triple and double battles. Lots of new characters, Zyla. Definitely a new character. I think Ray is a new character as well. I don't remember Ray from Farfetch'd 1. A bit of a troublesome trio. Some UFO games. Yeah, Rocky. Shelby. Carl. Joel. Oh, Carl, seems like you're in trouble there. Hayes. Sir Fabian. You're a new one, aren't you? Golo, you've made a lot of mistakes, but you're trying your best. Did you kill someone, Golo? What are you doing in this graveyard? You're burning down a village? Oh? I've seen that tile a lot. That's for Fennekin and her dad. That looks so cool. That was a very well put together trailer. You showed off a lot of interesting stuff there. My god, Kenny. Get a team. Lead developers. You're like the one game I've seen here that only has one name listed here. Joe Biden, we're sure, yeah. Release in late 2024. That's surprisingly soon. Hopefully that doesn't stress out Kenny too much. I like this picture a lot. From Morlal, hiding in the corner. I see a time system, a very cool looking Mightyena, a very cool looking Lucario. Very cool pictures. Darkrai? Or a statue of Darkrai? It says this is called Pokemon Azura. I don't think I've heard of this before. A very anime looking villain with a very cool Miss Magius. And a goal here, or whatever it's called, or to be perfect again. After 2.5 coming soon. I haven't played Pokemon Azura. That looked interesting, yeah. Lots of cool Fakemon in that, lots of interesting looking characters. Maybe I'll have to add it to the list. Look at all these. See, Kenny, this is a team right here. Team Echoes, a very cute Joltik. Oh, very cool music. Hello Deku Tree, hello Hopping Man. We've added about a ton of cool locales. On the island of Tariga lies the entrance to the Residual Labyrinth. The music! What is hidden at its bottom? So many beautiful looking areas. Pokemon Odyssey. Out of all the games that I had never seen before, this one's standing out to me a lot. Boat mechanics. A weird wish cache. Enjoyable 2v2 experience and model regional variants. Edgy Ponyta. Oh, Made in Abyss makes sense because it seems like you're going deeper and deeper into the tree. And the music reminds me of Made in Abyss. Is it just from Made in Abyss? The music? No, I've listened to that soundtrack lots. It's not. But it's a very similar vibe. That Stanton looks very cool. Oh! From Etrian Odyssey. It's very cool, the music, and more eyeballs, as if we didn't get enough eyeballs from that other game earlier. Yeah, not at all unnerving. Available now. Oh! Isaac! That's my icon on Steam right there. And that's from Live Alive, that robot, I believe. And that's just Dratini. Isaac is number one, God's favorite son. Odyssey, yeah, I mean, that one honestly stands out to me a lot. I really want to, like, play it. like, soon. This is a tale from a long time ago, when the Kanto region was only a vast wilderness. Ooh, okay, so I did see by spoiling myself a little bit by moving my mouse. It's called Pokemon Legends Mew. And so I see the UI somewhat resembles the Legends Arceus UI. Oh, made in Unity, this one. Must have used a lot of work. Fucking remaking the Pokemon battle system? Yeah, see, that's very Legends Arceus right there. That's very cool. Oh, but he's mad! He's running! Yeah, Legends Arceus capture system for Android as well. Play it on the goddamn tram. 2 more people I had not heard of. Very interesting. Ragdim and Gris. Okay. This feels familiar to me. Obviously the platinum music. I think it might just be that I've seen a lot of these tiles before. Oh, I've seen this on Relic Castle, I believe. I haven't played it, but I believe I took a little look-see at the screenshots. That's a very nice looking city. What's that statue of? Is that your starter selection right there? Yeah, seems like you get like one Pokeball. Oh, this is Max Game. No wonder I've seen it before. The name, I just could not remember the name. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I've seen that Levany before as well. Very cool Levany. Secret bases. Oh, a weird new Eevee. Kenny! Kenny returns? Lake of Rage Gyarados? Another? Maybe not Eevee, maybe just a cat, that one. Baker's Dozen. Why is the evil team a bakery? Are they Purple Place or something? Zirconium, is that how you say it? Mac Vendillion AO02. Very, very cool. Very cool. Looks very cool. Did it just say in development? In development. I want to know more about the Baker's Dozen. I'm guessing it's like an Organization 13 thing, where they've got 13 baddies, because that's what a Baker's Dozen is.
Fangame yourself. There's a lot of great options, including you.
I know this guy.
Let me tell you why. Want players to play your game on Windows? What about Linux? Not only this, but Ulix is special in that it runs natively on Android as well. Do you want your game to be low resolution with a traditional aspect ratio? No problem. What about widescreen? You can make the game you dream of in Ulix. Make use of the.
So this is Don't Go Pikachu was made in this engine, or at least like a demo of this engine maybe, since that game came out, because it's been like a year or two now. They've continued working on it and making the engine even cleaner.
Or enhance your experience via installing plugins, such as procedural map generation. Ulix is...
And one of the, they kind of showed it briefly there, but one of the highlights of this Ulix engine was that the battle-like screen, the battle scene, looked really cool. All the cool effects.
Is new and shiny, and a complete tool for all your game building. Build vast worlds, stack unlimited tiles, and manage
like it's very different than Essentials, which is super cool.
You can even import projects from Essentials into Ulix, so give it a shot.
But apparently you can import projects? Really? Wow. Okay.
Super exciting stuff from Ulix Dexflow. We hope you're looking forward to their public release at the end of the year. I know I am.
Public release at the end of the year, like Saul said.
Games in not a lot of time. It's the scissor reel, baby.
Okay, we're gonna go quick. We might need to pause every now and then. Oh, hello. Coming soon by Grandma Emoji, Grandma Emoji, Grandma Emoji. God damn, the speedrunners are gonna go crazy. Oh, and kind of used the Batlin from Super Scientist Mountain as well. It's not just like a platformer, like I can't remember the exact name of the first one, but like Princess Island, Pony Island, or something. But it seems like it also. Oh, and Pokemon Batlin as well, with really cool catch animations. Pokemon Tectonic. I have seen a little bit about this game. It does look interesting. Makes sense for Regigas to be in a Pokemon Tectonic. That was a lot right there. Okay, seems like you can do a lot of competitive Pokemon building. Oh! Pokemon Conquest What? Pokemon Conquest Reconquered. What's it made in? It is a ROM hack, right? Okay. God damn, that's awesome that people are making ROM hacks of it. That just kind of blew me away because I was like, how the hell? That looks like that looks like Pokemon Conquest. Okay, that's very cool. Back to the Expo. Maybe I need to play this. That's insane. That's very, very, very cool. Pokemon Vanguard. Look at this little overworld Pokemon, so cute. Oh! 190? 119 regional Pokemon? That's a lot. That's a whole dex and a half. Pokemon Sagass. My ass is not saggy. Oh, what the hell? Slave Aspire? This is very cool. So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure where you build up like a bag and I imagine some Pokemon and stats as well. And that kind of influences how you deal with certain encounters. That's very cool. Did they say if this game was out now? Wait. I want to know about Pokemon Sagass. Coming soon. Okay. Pokemon Time Wardens. Why does it sound familiar? Maybe I've seen the thread on Relic Castle? Breloom 9000. Because it's a sequel to Soulstones. I've heard people talking about it, yeah. And new Eevees for new types. That is a lot of regional forms. What is this number? Is that right? My ass was losing it over 190 regional forms, and you're just like, yeah, actually, how about 800? Like, is it like a fan collaboration thing where they have people send in their regional form ideas? Oh, I'm playing the game by this person today. So this is their main project, adequate version. But they made Blast version for the game jam. How do you get to 800 regional forms? Who makes all the stats? Or do you just change a type and call it a day? Maybe swap the special and physical attack. Look at that Starly. Ah, I saw that Scolipede statue and I knew exactly what this was immediately. Pokemon Fisher by Cerubia. Or Zeta. Or Celestial Fiero. A lot of names they go by.
Jam!
I knew it. As soon as he placed it
Picture
down.
that as some sort of jam. I don't have a prop for that.
You are not James
Anyway,
May, Chase.
we're
Don't
gonna
even
take a
think
look at
you
the
are.
most recent Relic Castle Game Jam spotlights. A game jam is where developers have 6 weeks to make a bite-sized game, and the first 3 spotlights were chosen by the judges. First, we have Tales of the Outskirts stand made by Mac.
So I think I've
Who's also the
played
developer Pokemon Zirconium.
all of
This
these
takes the
Spotlight
plot back to
games
the
except
Outskirts stand in the
for
Aura region, where they accompany medals of
Blast
team
Process
size from
version,
Team
which I'm playing
Fangame,
today.
and more.
I don't need to say it, but fantastic game. Seriously, Mac did a fantastic job. Really loved playing this game. Even though I did not know.
Mandala, made by Ultrax and Friends, where the player is locked in a conflict between safety
This
and
one
freedom.
copped a little mention in the Pistic
Take
interview.
advantage of new systems like a skill tree, recruitment, and crafting. Pretty cool.
It has been a long time. It might have even been more than 8 months at this point. No, 8's about right, isn't it? It's been a long time. And I still haven't played all the games.
The last judge-chosen Spotlight game is Pokemon Blast Processed version, made by
Which,
Endless
yeah.
Beat, who's also the developer of Okmon Adequate version.
Which you saw earlier.
Blast Processed protagonist is Sonic in a Pokemon world, and you get to interact with characters from
Spoilers!
different franchises.
I didn't know I was going to be playing as Sonic. Wait. This song. I said, hey. That's very funny.
Now, we'll get into 4 other games that won a spotlight as they were voted on by the community. Probably the most spotlights that we've actually had ever. Pretty impressive game jam, if you ask me.
Is it?
First up, we have Ultra
Maybe.
Light, a roguelike adventure.
Hello, hello. I
with
wonder who
many
worked on
characters
this
and
game.
Where you dive into the shoes of an Ultra Recon Squad rookie. As violent Ultra Beasts have been on the rise, you have your sights on restoring the peace in Ultra Space by navigating through its diverse dimensions.
It doesn't need to be
and
said, but
overcoming
obviously a very
obstacles.
good game. Is that Tough Love from Isaac? 1 in 10 chance to shoot a Tooth Tier that does 3 times your base damage? Oh my god. Scales with luck?
Next is Pokemon Abstract, an open world.
I finished this one recently.
Nan the Sword and team. Placed in the Velos region, explore and interact with diverse cast of characters that call the region home.
Only took me like... I got through this game surprisingly quickly, actually. All things considered. That bloody mermaid cat is overpowered.
Then, there's Pokemon Flower Jam, made
Flower
by King
Jam.
Waluigi, which is a grass-type themed, completed game in Flora Isle. A small island off the coast of Sinnoh that has Fakemon, Z-moves, and more.
True, it did. Although Ronco's drowning in that shit. I actually, I've seen lots of people talking about Flower Jam today because for some reason, there were, well, not for some reason, so there were some people watching the Eevee Expo in the Pokemon Infinity server, and a couple of them saw Flower Jam and got interested and played it. I saw one of the people even 100% of the decks. Good on them, because I had to cheat to do that. Because I was not grinding to evolve all the Pokemon.
And finally, there's Pokemon Shattered Dimension, made by Celestial
Okay, true. I haven't played this one either.
Forces with the International Police to take on Team Distortion in a story.
International Police? Luca mention? Possibly? Oh! Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey? Hey? Who's that? Who's that little fella? Kenny? How many Kennys are we gonna see? Epic sunglasses? My god, Kenny really is everywhere. D. Me when she gives me the D? So. That's a really cool transition. Obviously,
We now have
Ultralight.
one more interview for
Right.
today, this time with Brom, a massive presence in the ROM hacking community,
Oh!
who I had
Hello, I was talking about you earlier, Brom.
a really, really good discussion with
Anyway, ignore the D joke. Ignore the D
and
joke.
say about their process. Take a listen.
Let's listen to Brom. Let's listen to Brom.
Hey there, everyone. Today, I get a chance to sit down and talk with one of the more upcoming ROM hackers out there working through the DS scene. Brom, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Upcoming? Chase, excuse me. Brom's already at the bloody top. He's up, come, and come. He came. Past tense, baby. He's up and came in. No, oh, shut up. Welcome, Kakarot.
But you know
And yeah, but Kakarot, you just got here.
Mom.
Damn, I just got. So
wait, what did Brom say?
To win your mom.
Oh.
Damn, I just got. So.
And here I was thinking that Brom wasn't 16 anymore.
So to start out, being that you've worked in multiple different engines like Unity, Essentials Gen 3 ROM hacking, how different is it in comparison to those kind of engines working in a more 3D space?
So I did not get very far with Gen 3. 4 and 5 are like relatively similar-ish. For example, making like 3D models, since it's both made for the DS, like it's pretty similar. In terms of scripting, I feel like Gen 5's is more robust because the guy who made CTR map Hello 007, him and Plot, they worked together to make a scripting language that's higher level than what is already in the game with PokeScript. It's a lot easier to do more complex things with it. So yeah, I do feel like that is a major advantage that Gen 5 has going for it.
So kind of building off of that, what are some of like the biggest technical breakthroughs that either you or people you've worked with have been able to kind of come up with for these ROM hacks?
So Platt and Hello 007 have done like a lot of technical breakthroughs. Platt was able to edit the intro video.
I remember they posted the cutscene on Twitter.
I vaguely remember that as well.
Earlier this year or something like that.
Hello 007, he's also done a lot too, where like, okay, code injection, like that's a huge thing where it's like basically to translate into Essentials terms, like basically unlocking the ability to script Essentials, but with like C and C++ code instead of Ruby.
So just a natural just improvement.
Yeah, like sometimes it does come with some difficulties because
isn't that beautiful? My god.
It's like,
ROM
you
hacking,
still have to
baby.
like, find a place to kind of hook into. Okay, to go back to like the last question, that's another major thing. DS has a file system. You don't really have to worry about the whole free space thing unless you're editing code, in which case you kind of do, but kind of don't.
Do you see that? Do you see that?
Yeah, because
already
again, their files. It's so great because then it's like, in most cases, you insert a file, then as long as it's formatted correctly, then you should just be fine.
Mm-hmm. Now, how does that work in regards to like the custom 3D models you've been making for Project SF? Because I know you've been making like just these super cool detailed interiors and even exteriors for your
kind of like what they're showing now, yeah.
So thanks to Hello 007, yet again, the building editor is really nice and convenient. You can literally just like add a new model, and with the file system, it's like some things have like actual limiters to them, whereas other things it's just like it's okay with like however many files you put in there. For example, the tile sets, they do have an upper limit for that. I think it's because it reads off of one file for like we call it the area data.
Oh, it's instead of just like multiple sets, it is just one continuous thing.
Yeah, and I mean that makes sense because it's like the file IO operations take a while, so it's like if you need it for everything, just like have it in the one file, especially when it's not that much data to really be reading through.
So I know I've like followed the project since pretty early on, but for those who haven't heard of Project SF before, do you think you can go in a bit more detail about what it is?
Project SF's kind of just been like my pet project that I've been like working on for like way too long, actually. It's been through many iterations. This current iteration's been like since like 2021, so it's like it's had some like radical changes. I've been trying to do cool things with like sprite animation as well. But yeah, I guess yeah, it is just kind of like my little pet project for the Nintendo DS and DSi.
Now, have you been developing it with the intention of it being primarily played on a DS?
I think that's like the main advantage of like a ROM hack is then it's easily playable on console. And I mean, playing on emulator is fine.
Playing on a console, even just using a flash card, is just a different experience. Well, that pretty much does it for the questions I have. Before we finish things off, is there anything that you want to say to the people?
Just to touch briefly on what they were talking about, that is a very cool thing about what they were talking about with this kind of Gen 5 ROM hacking, is that you really could load it into your DS and be playing this kind of stuff on your DS, which is just super cool.
In ROM hacking or anything like
ROM hacking, yeah.
Just kind of words of advice or inspiration.
A lot of things I feel like are really similar to Essentials. I mean, like there are some additional limitations, yes. I feel like, yeah, the biggest barrier really is like art stuff, I feel like, because I feel like there's a decent amount of things you can do without having to even program. You can pretty much have like a really vanilla Pokemon experience without even really needing to do any code injection.
And then you have ROM hacking communities like RH Hideout, which is, well, I myself haven't done a ton of ROM hacking. The people that I've seen, they're always just very helpful, communicative when it comes to like teaching new people how to figure out what they're trying to do. I will say it's definitely been nice to get this bigger insight into ROM hacking because I've always been interested in it. I thought that like...
Yeah, I mean, Brom, it's cool seeing Brom talking about stuff on this because Brom has like been talking about this for a long, long time. And pretty much if anyone ever tries to say that ROM hacking is too hard, Brom will shut them up immediately. So it is cool seeing an interview with Brom about this.
In time, it was going to just do some incredibly crazy, awesome things. And especially in the last few years, it seems like I've seen a lot of really, really interesting and cool projects coming out. And honestly, I'm excited to see where things go and be able to actually show some people who may not be aware of it what goes into this. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again for sitting down talking to me for as long as we have. I think people are going to get some really, really cool stuff from this. And yeah, thank you again for sitting down with me.
Yeah, good interview, Brom. Good job. And good job to Chase too. The interviewer. Okay. Very cute graphics right off the bat. A Pokemon Verdigris? Trying to think if I've heard of it. I don't think I have. Oh wow, that's very cool. Look at the mane of that guy. Keyleaf. Flagios. And Sneasel. I probably like the weird goat one the most. I've always got a bias towards goats. Hello, can you hear me? With everything going on, I've needed help for quite some time. Is our connection stable? Okay, some weird, like, otherworldly stuff going on. Make offerings to encounter rare Pokemon. Oh, so just like put in honey out. I see. I thought it was like gonna be some gold level stuff. Like offerings to an altar, but no. Seems like there's something going on here with like a slightly incorrect history that's being told. Seems very cool. Demo coming soon. Dark Fox, Seep Seep, I'm Bad at Stuff, Artsy Trash, Tack, Melissa Blink, Polterghost. Very cool, and it says demo coming soon, which is pretty exciting. That did look like a very interesting game. Oh, a spaceship?
Earth shall bow before my might.
Voice acting?
I am destined to conquer it.
Voltorb flip tables?
Unleash your weapon. Let Earth witness the devastation it shall bring.
Attention Camp Maharlika. An unidentified spacecraft has entered Earth's atmosphere. Everyone, to your battle stations.
Weird, like... Oh my god, what the hell?
Get ready, because I'm about to show you the power of my team. I'll do everything to protect the world.
Okay, Philip, calm down. So regional Charmander, Froakie, and Snivy. Custom Rotom there. Very interesting legendaries. And you ended a space opera? Mewtwo? Well, aren't you glad you tuned in, Kakarot? I don't think it's just for the... Oh, I know Ainsley. I don't think it's just for the trailer. I think this is gonna be in the game when it comes out, in development. When two worlds meet. What the hell? Star Wars, but Pokemon. That looked very interesting, yeah. Pistic! Recreation. What's this beautiful looking game? I feel like we're gonna get like a unique indie game about to pop out of this. Look at that Growlithe. Little koi magic card. Wind particles blowing there, something shiny in the bush. Swinging lanterns on the tower. Windmill actually animated. Sunflower licking the wall. A regional cat of some kind. Snorlax doing his daily exercise. Hello? Who? And then you? So, multiple playable trainers? Very unique. Battle UI. Who was that? The weird Metapod. A very Dragonair coded trainer. Pidgeot. Don't know who you are. Yeah, I guess not everyone's based off Pokemon. Edgelord and two pink-haired girls. Elderwisk Chronicles. Hey, come back here. Don't try to fade out so quickly. Winter Surf update available. So I guess it's out right now. It looks very interesting, yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is a little Metapod looking guy who has a fishing hook. He's very cute. The demo available now, yeah. Okay, well I guess that's another one for the list. Golly gosh.
And that's it for today. What did you think of the trailers and interviews we featured?
I don't believe
we
you.
hope you now have many more fan games to play and look
forward to. Oh, maybe it is end for today.
Showing so much support for developers that make these games. Eevee Expo 3 and the Expo as a whole would not be where it is today without the support and drive that all of you developers and viewers show. Without you, we wouldn't be here. I hope you take the time today to take a look at some of the awesome games, ROM hacks, and other amazing features and tools made by these developers. Most of all, you have a good night now.
Oh, thank you, Chase. Thank you. And I think we get the credits. So let's let these roll out because I think a lot of people put a lot of hard work into this. Obviously, Chase put in a lot of work. I heard Endless was pretty much dead. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Chase again. Lux Diablo for being an event organizer. Lots of... Oh. How did he know it's nighttime? True. Music. All the music that appeared into it. Various remixes. Very, very, very good little, not even little, big, very big Eevee Expo we had right there. Very cool stuff. Very well edited. Did not feel amateur at all. So massive good job there. I'm still mind blown by the message from University of New South Wales. That blew me away. We'll have to go over it one last time after these credits roll because I want to highlight the games that I want to be playing, especially the ones that are like currently out. Because there were definitely some that really, really caught my eye. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Very cool stuff. And then some games that caught my eye a lot, but aren't quite out yet. Oh my god, grandma emoji, grandma emoji, grandma emoji. You need a new username. This just looks so odd. Just seeing 3 emojis appear in the credit. My god. Pokemon Sagas. We're going to be playing Endless Beats game today. Legacy when Two Worlds meet. That one looked very interesting. For sure, for sure. Elderwith Chronicles 2. Not 2, like 1, but also looked interesting. And then here we go, more hosts and stuff. Thank you, Ronco, for the interview. Thank you, Chase, for the interview. Thank you, Yuri, for the interview. I guess Butt Juice collected the footage along with Yuri. Interview of Brom. Brom collected the footage of that one. My golly gosh, a lot of hard work put into this Expo. Good job to everybody involved. Thank you for putting it on. Very cool. And I think it's very much worth the effort. Because, my god, like, it's just so cool having a community event like this. Am I good to let the last 10 seconds play out? I think so. Like, look at this, 68 comments. Wait, we've got to fix this. 69 comment. Wow. Jack Frost. There you go. Look at me being appropriate. I'm sure they'll love that. The 69th comment. But yeah, exactly. This is a lot of work to put together. Really cool. Suck it up, buddy. I did enjoy Ronco. Thank you. Hello, LSB. Yes, I'll be playing your game today. Not the one that was... Well, I'll be playing one of the ones I was shown. Hello, Megrid Ninja. I saw you did your own reaction video too. Really cool stuff, yeah. Very much looking forward to it. Oh yeah, someone else was blown away by the music in that trailer as well. Jack Frost mentioned. I knew you'd like that one. Just to do a quick summary, you can see all the weird videos I've been watching. Hello Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello Lies of P, hello Taskmaster. Let's see. So Eevee Edition I've played. Amazing game. Australia mention. Crazy. Divergence not available quite yet from what I remember. This weird eye intro. Outro was very scary. Steelheart was the black and white ROM hack, which looked mind-blowing. Set in awe. World Summon EX, updated version to the Jam game we played ages ago. Here we go. This is what I want. This is what I'm curious in. Okay. We're gonna... Boom. Pop that little boy out. We're going to want to play that at some point. And it is currently out. Halcyon, part of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Origins kit. Interview with New Yuri, that's very cool. Farfetch'd Story 2, very well done trailer. Massively well done trailer. Obviously it's not out yet, so I can't play it yet. But I look forward to the day it is out. Odyssey was the other one that I I'm half tempted to play right now. That looked very interesting. Let's see. How much of this game is out? I do not care that I've got drivers ready to update. About 50% complete for the main story. Okay. I wouldn't mind playing a 50% complete demo. It's a ROM hack. I did not know that. My ass thought it was Essentials. Wow, okay. New story region, double battles only, no gyms, every Pokemon has been rebalanced, available mons 1 to 3, Gen 4 evolutions exist, and extras like multiple difficulties, Eevee IV screen, no healing items during battle. How am I gonna win if I can't use a revive in battle? Actually, in Odyssey, features such as mining and gathering points enable exploration, shop upgrades, and FOEs. What's an FOE? Side quest and side quest menu. Wonder trade. Every Pokemon has 31 IVs, so you don't need to farm or breed. You get no EVs from beating a Pokemon, instead you have to use power items. You can change the nature and ability of Pokemon using in-game functions. XP shares Gen 6 style. Like that a lot. Shiny red increased. Very cool. And what else was there? Legends Mew. Legends Mew is very cool. Zirconium, that's not out yet, but when it does come out, I'll be very interested in. Update to UX dev flow. Oh, and then of course, this one that I already opened, the Pokemon Conquest. Is that what the FOE stands for? For Mindio Obububble X sequence? The Pokemon Conquest ROM hack. I'm really keen to play that. It looks very cool. Yeah. It is? What does that mean? Formido Ogunam Opug Natura Exequens. Boss enemies. Okay. Oh, and we didn't. This isn't out yet, is it? This is Sagas, as much as I make fun of its name. I know it's Sagas. I do, but just the way it's written makes me think Sag-ass. Roughly ancient and terrible nature warriors. I know it's Pokemon Sagas, but Sagas is much funnier. I want to play that. Does it have a thread yet? Am I gonna open up Twitter and accidentally show porn? Okay, it seems like it doesn't have a thread yet. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's just chuck you a follow. I guess I'll keep an eye out on what you cook up. I should not scroll too far. There's always the possibility that someone posts porn on their Twitter, and I don't want to deal with that. This is Time Wardens with 800 regional forms. I'm not doing that. That's a fucking gamble to show my timeline right now. There's most likely not porn on it, but there's a chance. It's not a non-zero possibility. Interview with Prom. Urges. This looks very interesting. We don't have a set, like, demo out yet. Yeah, demo coming soon. Do you have a thread for it? Does the thread mention... Maybe not. Okay, they're recruiting. That's interesting, though. That's Vergus. Oh, and Legacy, where two worlds meet. I really want to play that one. Again, no like set indication of when will next come out. This one I'm very interested in. So the region's based off the Philippines. That's interesting. A Rotom Watch. Apple has gone too far. No. Are you just gonna spam on Twitter? I'm not playing that game. I do not need you spamming porn on your Twitter. I mean, Eldritch Chronicles, that did look interesting. That did kind of catch my eye. Okay, well, that has been the Eevee Expo. My god, well, massively good job to everybody involved. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, there's one. What's the most recent update we've got on this? No news of when it's coming out. I will have to. Oh, it is a demo. Really? Wait, oh. It's an update to the Jam version. It's not a separate game. That makes sense. It does have a lot of views. This was for the game jam, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I guess they're updating it to make it a more fleshed out game, which will be very cool. I look forward to. What do you mean I have insufficient privileges to reply here? It got archived? Is it a different game or is it the same game? It was in the sizzle reel, I believe. Super Sludgemon Islands. Super Sludgemon Islands. It's the same game. Is someone got to take this out of archive? Because it does not belong there anymore. But yeah, I'll keep those tabs open because I'll make a note of them when I'm collecting games to play. And I'll write them down somewhere. But for now, let us quickly try to change to